We're ditching your gender reveal. Your sister's booked for Botox that day. Mom texted. I'd invited them 8 weeks in advance. My sister showed up at my house at 1:47 in the morning, screaming into my Ring camera that I'd done it just to embarrass her. All I did was post one photo for my baby's gender reveal, so I texted her back for little words that blew up my entire family. So, my name is Keanu, I'm 31, and I own a small lawn care business. And when I say small, I mean it's just me. 1 truck, 1 trailer, 2 mowers, and a phone that feels like it's permanently glued to my hand. In my family, though, I'm the grass guy. The one who doesn't have a real job. But somehow, I'm also the family's 24/7 help desk, the one they call when something needs to be done, fixed, or paid for. Just this once. My girlfriend Mia was 22 weeks pregnant, and we decided to have a gender reveal. Nothing crazy, not some big influencer thing. Just a simple backyard-style party at a community room we rented. Because February where we live is just ice and sadness. We sent out the invites 8 weeks in advance. I texted my mom all the details, followed up twice, and even offered to drive them there myself. She replied with a thumbs-up emoji. That was it. Then, 9 days before the party, my phone lit up. I was in my shop, sharpening mower blades, and I wiped the grease off my hands to look. My stomach just dropped. It was from my mom. We're skipping your gender reveal. Your sister's getting Botox that day. Just like that. No, sorry. No, can we come after? Not even a how's Mia feeling. Just Botox. I stared at the screen until it went dark. Mia saw the look on my face and just went, "What?" I read the text out loud to her. She just blinked. "Wait, the appointment is the same day." "Yeah," I said. "And they're choosing Botox." I tried to laugh, because what else are you supposed to do when your own mother tells you that your unborn child's party loses to forehead wrinkles? I texted back the only thing I could manage without completely exploding. "Totally fine. See you whenever." I put my phone face down on the table like it was radioactive. Mia came over, slid her hand into mine, and said so quietly, "It's not fine." I wanted to say, "I'm used to it." But instead, I just said, "Let's just have a good party." And you know what? We did. The day of the reveal, Mia's friends showed up early with balloon garlands and started setting up tables. My buddy Troy brought a huge speaker and coolers full of drinks. And people just kept coming. Neighbors, my regular clients, old co-workers. At one point, I looked around that room, and there were 93 people there. 93. And my family wasn't one of them. Mia squeezed my arm and whispered, "Look at this. Look how loved this baby already is." And for a couple of hours, I actually let myself believe we were okay. We popped the big black balloon. Pink confetti went everywhere. Mia cried, I laughed, someone yelled, "Girl, Dad," and I almost yelled back, "Don't jinx me." We took a bunch of pictures. Later that night, I posted one. Just one. It was a photo of me and Mia, with confetti still in her hair. Both of us smiling like we weren't missing a single thing in the world. I didn't tag anyone. I didn't write some shady caption. Just, "Baby girl." Then, at 1:47 a.m., my Ring camera sent an alert to my phone. Motion detected. I opened the feed and nearly dropped my phone. It was my sister, Savannah, standing on my porch, hair a mess, puffer jacket half-zipped, her eyes looking wild. She was standing inches from the camera lens like it owed her money. And then she screamed right into it, "You did this to embarrass us." She started pounding on the door. Mia shot up in bed, terrified. "Keanu, what is that?" I just stared at the screen, my heart hammering in my chest. But I didn't feel surprised. I just felt tired. So tired. I opened my messages and typed back one single, calm, cold line. The coldest thing I've ever sent in my life. "Check your bank app." And then I watched her face change on the Ring feed, like she just realized the floor beneath her wasn't solid anymore. See, here's the part they didn't know. After my mom sent me that Botox text, something inside me didn't just get angry. It got quiet and methodical. I went through my accounts. Not in a rage, just checking. I started with Amazon. My order history looked like I was living two separate lives. Packages to my address, sure, mower blades, work gloves, business stuff. But then there were deliveries to my mom's house, and to an address I didn't recognize at first, until I realized it was Savannah's apartment. And the items, they weren't textbooks. They were $78 hydrating serum, a $129 LED face mask, $64 clip-in hair extensions. Over and over and over, I clicked into the payment methods. My business debit card was still saved on there. The card I had never, ever given her permission to use. For 6 years, my throat went tight. This wasn't an, oops, I forgot to log out. This was a system, and I had been funding it because I was too busy working. Too busy being the good son to notice. So, while Savannah was screaming at my camera at nearly 2 in the morning, I had already done the work. Earlier that night, I had calmly gone through every single account. I removed every unknown device, changed every password, kicked everyone off every family plan, and filed disputes for every fraudulent charge I could find. Not to be a genius of revenge, but because I'm a small business owner and that money matters. When I texted her, check your bank app, it wasn't a movie line. It was practical, because when you dispute charges, things start to bounce. Subscriptions get declined. Accounts get flagged. On the Ring camera, Savannah froze. She pulled out her phone, stared at it, and her face went completely white. Then she screamed, so loud my dog started barking in the bedroom. "What did you do?" she shrieked at the camera. I typed back. I checked my accounts. "You can't do that. It's my money. I have bills." "So do I." Typed. "I'm having a baby." She started pounding on the door again. Mia whispered, "Keanu." I looked at my sleeping girlfriend, her hand on her belly, and I thought, this is the line. This is the moment. I sent one last text to Savannah. "You've been using my accounts for 6 years. I'm done. Do not come to my house again." And then I called my mom. She answered like nothing was wrong. "Hello. Your daughter is on my porch screaming," I said, my voice flat. "What?" "Come get her, or I'm calling the police." There was a silence. Then my mom's voice turned sharp. "What did you do to her accounts?" "Nothing. I stopped paying for them." "Keanu, don't be so dramatic." "She's at my door at 1:47 a.m. My mom let out this long, heavy sigh like I was the inconvenience. I heard her yell in the background, "Savannah, get in the car. We're leaving." A minute later, Savannah flipped off the camera and stomped away. But I knew it wasn't over. It wasn't even close. The next morning, the family group chat exploded. My mom, my dad, my aunt, all of them demanding to know what I'd done. So I opened my laptop, put all the charges into a simple spreadsheet, Amazon, Netflix, Spotify, all of it, and I sent one message. Here's what happened. Savannah has been using my accounts for years. I didn't ruin anything. I just stopped paying for it. My mom's reply was instant. That's family. Then she pivoted. "Why are you doing this now?" "Because," I typed, "you skipped my baby's party for Botox." My dad finally chimed in. "Can't you just turn it back on? We'll figure it out." And there it was. Not, "We're sorry." Not, "Savannah shouldn't have done that." Just turn it back on. I felt something in me go cold. I replied, "No, I'm not a utility bill. You can just switch on when you want." My mom called, furious, shouting about how I was humiliating them. I just said, "Mia cried yesterday too. You didn't seem to care." She went quiet for a second, then snapped, "You think you're so much better than us with your little mowing business." "It's not little," I said. "It pays my bills, and it's not going to pay for Savannah's anymore." She tried guilt, anger, the whole "after all we've done for you" speech. Finally, I cut her off. "If you want to be in my daughter's life, this is the rule. You respect me, and you respect Mia. You don't show up uninvited, and you don't ask me for money. If that doesn't work for you, then don't come back." She just stood there in my driveway, her face tight. "You've changed," she said like it was an insult. "Yeah," I said. "I'm becoming a dad." Our daughter was born in October. When I held her for the first time, this tiny, perfect, angry little person, I didn't think about Savannah or Botox or Amazon charges. I just thought, this is my family. My family is who shows up. It's who celebrates with you. It's not the people who use love as a leash to get to your wallet. I guess the lesson here is that the people who benefit most from you having no boundaries will always be the first to call you selfish when you finally set one. I really want to know what you guys think. Was I too harsh? Or was this a long time coming? Let me know in the comments.